I'm Karen.
And I'm Tom.
And we wanted to do our weekly update about the channel. We're going to post the statistics. Not great. A little disappointing.
It's important that even though the stats aren't going quite our way, we're learning, we're trying different things. So we got a green screen, which we talked about getting last week. And you just got to stay the process, look at what works better than other things, even if things aren't working all that great. We're committed to the process, and with all the travel we have planned for the future, we definitely want this to be a part of our lives.
And one of the things we're going to ask you up front, if you could like and subscribe, that'd be awesome, because we really are trying to grow the channel. One of the things we are working with is, like Tom said, the green screen. Working with Canva, you can basically put anything on that green screen. I've tried putting like a table with plants and a bearded dragon, and that's what you get. So it's really powerful, and it's a free tool. So we're going to be changing that up just to keep it interesting. We're trying to look at maybe the best times to post, because maybe we're posting, I know you like to post some things on your channel in the middle of the night, which may not be the best time.
Yeah, so we can schedule when we post things, and that means that if we get a little ahead of ourselves and we don't want to bunch up the content, we can intentionally space it out. And so on my other channel, there might be a Thursday where I do throwback stuff, and there might be a Tuesday where I do new stuff, or anything that we want to do, or maybe shorts on Wednesdays, whatever works. And that's part of the thing. There's no rhyme or reason, because on the other channels, some things take off and some things don't. On Mature Meanders, it's a little bit a harder haul because you don't have the subscriber base, so things are not automatically being fed to people.
Right.
That just means we have to find a way to get our word out.
And we are going to do some things on travel, some activities. Summer is always a very busy time for us. I'm also going to keep up with finance, because I do enjoy doing that, and I do think it is an important topic. So I'm going to keep doing that. I guess one of the questions we wanted to answer, not that anyone has really asked a question, but we're going to answer it anyway. Is where do we get like all our activities? Because people do say to us, "Oh, you do so much."
Well, our friends say that they live vicariously through our travels, so that's cool.
We do a lot of Facebook feeds, a lot of events and interesting things. Both Tom and I go through that pretty regularly, and you can find a lot of cool things on there. I found something, but then I lost it. Something on yoga with mini cows.
Yeah, we've been looking for that ever since.
It popped up in my feed, and then I lost it because I was really interested in that. A lot of times, if you're part of, like, we're part of the New Jersey Native Plant Society, New Jersey Audubon.
Audubon.
You get feeds and you get emails on events. A lot of these places do events, and they're free or very, very low cost. So there's just a lot out there. Are there any other places?
Well, there are meetups, but we use that mainly for hikes. The local, there's many performance venues, especially for musical artists. So we get a ton of offers. There's like 5 or 6 that are within half an hour from here.
Yeah.
And this is also an outdoor performance.
Right.
So it's all good.
We do a lot of that. And once you go to one of these things, you're on the mailing list, so you keep getting advertisements. So. But a couple of things we have upcoming is it's supposed to be a garlic festival today in Danville, but that was rained out, so that's in June. No idea what that was like. It's new. It was in Danville. We live in New Jersey, so
sometimes we'll go to something just because it sounds interesting and we've never done it. So we're gonna go to a garlic festival. Who knows what it's gonna be like?
Yeah. So that's coming up. Our anniversary's coming up. 37 years. So we're gonna do an Airbnb, and it is in New Jersey. And it is at a goat farm, so that should be pretty cool. And then the Bucks County Playhouse is near there, so we're going to do a play there. And that is June 1st, I think we're doing that. I have a cruise in July with my daughter, and I'm going to do a whole separate video about that.
No doubt I'll be doing something, and when I do, I'll post it.
Yes. What else do we have? I want to talk about the Kutztown Fair.
So there's the Kutztown Fair, and so there's a fair in Kutztown, Pennsylvania, but there's also an arts and crafts, what do they call it?
Folk fair.
Folk fair. Yeah. Okay, and it took us a long time to realize that they're not the same thing. Now, we figured the Kutztown Fair being the older one and the more established with the town itself, that's where we're going to go. So after many years of driving past it,
So we should go to that.
we're going to go to that.
We're going to go to that.
We've driven past it 100 times on the way to Reading and Points West, but
Yeah.
we're definitely going to go to the Kutztown Fair.
Yeah, and that's in August.
And there's a railroad nearby called the
Yes.
Allentown and Auburn Railroad, so we're going to do that at the same time.
We do love excursion railroads, so we're trying to get as many of them as we can. We've gotten a lot in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, so that's going to be a whole nother line, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We want to hit a bunch of them in Virginia?
Oh, West Virginia.
Yeah.
The Cass Railroad and a whole bunch of others.
Yeah.
There's a good half a dozen separate rail lines, excursion. Usually, a lot of these are historical. They may have historical buildings, or even historical rolling freight and locomotives. So that makes it more fun. Yeah.
So we have a lot of those planned. We have also in September, we're going to take the Amtrak to Sedona.
Via Chicago.
51 hours?
51 hours. We have a sleeper. It should be interesting.
We've never been out to that part of the country. We'll do Sedona and Grand Canyon.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be another video. We're looking forward to that.
And flying back from Phoenix back to Newark.
Yes. And we just have a lot of summer's busy for us. And if you guys have anything that you might want to suggest, or any videos you think would be interesting, or any advice, we'd be happy to look at that, to hear that. So I'm going to post later this week. I'm going to try for Sundays and Thursdays. That's going to be my goal. And Sunday's going to be more the update, and Thursday's going to be more like a video on travel or finance. So,
and plus any other event orients.
Yes. We did a hike yesterday that we're going to post on also. So that's about it. Thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoyed. And
safe travels. See you next time.
Soon.